We are delighted to have you here at the Phil SME Business Show. This is the first ever community-hosted business podcast and vodcast, dedicated to help SME business owners like you to boost your business.
Welcome to the Phil SME Business Show. My name is Kimberly Chen, the Country Manager of Bossjob. Bossjob is a proud member of the Phil SME Business Network, and I am delighted to be your host for today's episode. Today we'll be hearing about the business solutions that OneCFO provides for SMEs like you. So, hi, Sir Jay. It is nice to meet you. Before I ask you about what your company does, I'd like to know what's your favorite Phil SME story. It can be about the expo or the network.
Yeah, one unforgettable story that I have was during the expo. I was able to meet one of our angel investors there and also partner companies. So we're very close now. In fact, they're now also sitting with us in our office. So serendipity, I would say. So it's very unforgettable. We were able to get to know each other and showcase what OneCFO can do even internationally.
That's amazing. Good for you. Good for the business as well. So now straight to the problems that you address. What situations do you get to turn around? Tell me a story about that.
Yes, so this is very common for a lot of SMEs. A lot of SMEs, most of the time, their number one problem is funding, getting capital, whether it's through equity or debt. So where does OneCFO come in is that we actually have actual stories, user and client stories, wherein we were able to help a lot, some of our clients that are needing capital to fix their books, revisit their business plan, their financial model, their strategy overall, for them to be investable by these lenders or even venture capitalists and private equity firms. So in less than 2 years' time since we started, we were able to help around 78 companies already by doing that solution, that services, through tech enablement and our own proprietary app.
Amazing. Can you tell me more about what are the companies that are using your services?
Maybe I'll just give you an example of the industry where they are in. So, of course, I came from fintech. So there's a lot of fintech companies that we're helping. Some of them, recently saw in the news, they got funded. So we are actually the invisible force behind them. We also have some in the brick and mortar F&B space. So these guys, they also have some exits. They also have some problems in terms of ensuring that all their financials are okay so that when investors come, they're ready. So yes, those are some of the many success stories that we have encountered so far.
Amazing. One of the things that we also want to do is to get listed as well. So maybe we'll come look for you then. So next question, can you kindly elaborate on how does one company go from step A to proceeding to step B, C, and D with your business solution?
I guess it's the first step should always be know first what you really want to do. We ask our clients what really their objectives and goals are, because they are the entrepreneurs, they are the SME owners, and we are here to help them. If what they need is for their businesses to grow, then we ask them exactly, just like what we're doing now, what's the story behind your company, where you want to take this company, where you are right now, and then we will help them refine, fine-tune from a financial standpoint, financial point of view. Because at the end of the day, businesses, everything boils down to financials. Kumikita ka ba? Nag-grow ba yung valuation mo, yung company mo, no, overall. So, and a lot of entrepreneurs, they are not finance people, no, but they know how to build businesses. So somebody has to guide them, and that's basically what we do. So we ask them first where they want to go, where they are right now, where they want to go, and then we show them step-by-step process, guide them to how are we going to get to where you want to go. Right. Financially.
Yes, actually, really understand that, because I also have a lot of entrepreneurial friends having problems in terms of the taxations, of course, which is also in part with the finance. So tell me more about, because you mentioned that most of your clients are SMEs, right? Tell me more about what are the usual pain points that they are always going through, and how OneCFO would come into the picture for them.
One of the things you mentioned already, which is taxes. Mm-hmm. No? So, of course, I'm a CPA myself. I'm an accountant by profession. But of course, sometimes there are some ways that, they can potentially save on taxes also. So we help them first with that because that's the very first thing that bites every entrepreneur. Every time you make a sale, there's always VAT. Every time you make kita or income, there's income tax. So how are you going to save? No. So we have very savvy solutions and expertise to help them save on taxes and even do a lot of cost savings. So that's one. The second one is, I mentioned ko na kanina, which is yung funding. If they're wanting to have some growth capital from lenders or from equity investors, so we help them craft their business plan, their story, in terms of the numbers. So in fact, there are actually VCs and PEs and lenders who actually refer their clients to us. They always say, Jay, palabasin mo nga yung cash flow nito. Help them guide them on how they can really make their finances okay. Because they also have a stake, no? So, but these SMEs, they don't have the expertise, which is the number 3. So the finance expertise that they're lacking. So we are complementing or supplementing them.
Right. Actually, not sure if, we can opt this for off-cam or off the records. But then, kasi you mentioned about serving the FNBs as well. But recently, there are a lot of people using PW cards when they're actually not supposedly to. Do you have a say on that?
PWD cards?
Right. Which is actually affecting the FNB or the retail companies. Kasi, di ba, parang the profit margin is really minimal or sometimes it's just break even. Do you have any say on that?
Well, first and foremost, the PWD privileges, that's given by the law. No? So for me, I putting on my entrepreneurial hat, then I would say I just need to get more sales that are not PWD driven. Di ba? Sometimes if you're focusing too much on discounts and all because there's this regulation or requirement, then people kasi are looking at that as potentially parang negative. But if you come to think of it, PWDs and even senior citizens, when they come to your restaurant, they come in packs. Hindi naman lahat yun may discount eh. Diba? So kikita ka pa rin, diba? So instead of shooing them away or taking them away from your establishment, encourage them more.
Right.
Kasi may mga amiga pa yan, may mga kamag-anak pa yan na pwedeng pumunta sa restaurant mo, taas yung benta mo. So it can absorb the discount or the revenue that is lost because of that PWD discount.
Right. All right. Thank you for that, Sir Jay. So let's inspire more people here. Where were you and what were you thinking when the idea of the company came about? So it could be your story or your business partner's story as well.
I was an expat for a number of years, roughly more than 6 years. I was outside the country back then, and I realized I was able to perform my job as a regional CFO of that group, regional fintech company, despite the fact that I'm just based in one country. And I can do that because of technology. So it got me thinking, as a Filipino accountant, hey, I can actually do this in my home country. And, Filipino accountants are known to the world that we're really good. And, Philippines is one of the BPO hubs. Not just here in Asia, but globally. So I saw that opportunity, but I said, a lot of BPOs and outsourcing companies are actually serving offshore companies. As a Filipino CPA and a former scholar ng bayan, I told myself, I really have to do this to my countrymen. My way of paying it back and paying it forward. And it's somehow also inspired by my personal journey. So I was a son of a karinderya owner. My mom, we only have a small sari-sari store back then. And there was a time that, we need to expand. So ang nanay ko nangutang. And in order for them to get that utang, nagbayad siya ng, alam mo na, yung mga gumagawa ng financial statement. Nakuha niya yung loan. The problem there is, 5 kami magkakapatid. So, a portion of that loan napunta sa personal consumption. So, that got me thinking now as a CPA, sabi ko, how can I help the millions of MSME owners to really strategically allocate their finances to the proper investments? No? How can they grow their businesses without getting deluged into pile of debt? So, strategic finance guidance is a must. So, there's that personal story and advocacy. So, I started OneCFO.
Really inspiring, really humble beginnings, but where you are right now, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really important na portfolio management for the MSMEs. So, what makes your company deserving of an entrepreneur's attention?
Well, every entrepreneur deals with finances, no? So, and every finance must be properly taught and guided. So, OneCFO is here for them. So, a business cannot exist without the numbers, without money. Cash is king. So, if you want to get rich, go to us.
I'm the first in line. So the time has come for you to share more. Please tell us what is your exclusive offer for the Phil SME community.
Yes, so just like because this is a Phil SME network community, we're giving off 2 months free of charge services namin in terms of whether it's bookkeeping, tax compliance, or payroll, and then also free CFO mentoring session with me and also my other CFO colleagues in OneCFO.
Amazing. Where can they reach you to get this exclusive offer?
Yeah, they just need to go to our website. Our website is onecfoph.co. And then click on one of the kung anong services yung gusto nyo kunin doon. And then when you register, just put the referral code. Just type PhilSME and alam na namin yun.
Amazing. So the referral code is PhilSME. Please make sure to visit the website.
Yeah, onecfoph.co.
onecfoph.com. All right. So I like this question. Out of the many lessons you have learned in life and business, what would be the first thing or one thing you would like to share to the world?
I think the law of multiple returns, generosity. The more you give, it goes back to you 1,000-folds. So how do I do that? How did I realize that? I started because I have a lot of high school friends, classmates, and then when they got to know na, pumasok si Jay ng CPA board, accountant na siya, patulong tayo, gawa natin yung tax, gawa tayong tax. So I was doing that for free. No? And then, true enough, through referral, I was employed in a corporate environment, but I have side hustles. And little did I know that side hustle that I had back those years is actually ito na si OneCFO ngayon. So, because I gave it out for free, and then the universe probably conspired to give it back to me 1,000-fold.
Yes, I love it. It's parang compounding, diba? Compound interest on the social capital or like on the seeds that you've planted early on. Amazing. And so, for the finale, are you ready?
Sige.
Tell us your business joke.
Ito na.
Ito na.
Sige. Alam mo yung mga entrepreneurs, lahat tayo tumitingin ng financial statement, di ba? You have the balance sheet on the right and your income statement on the left. What's the worst nightmare of an entrepreneur pag tumingin siya sa dalawa?
Imbalance?
No. Okay. Yung kapag tumingin siya sa right, balance sheet, there's nothing left. Pag tumingin naman siya sa left niya, income statement, there's nothing right.
Oh, galing. All right. Thank you very much, Sir Jay, for entertaining and inspiring us for this interview. So, shall I see you in the next Phil SME Business Expo?
Absolutely.
Amazing. I'll see you there then.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
This wraps up our conversation on the business solution that OneCFO offers for SMEs like you. If you wish to know more about the Phil SME Business Network and the Phil SME Business Expo, just go to www.philsme.com. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to part 1 of this episode. For more information about the Phil SME Business Network and Expo, visit www.philsme.com.
Welcome to Phil SME Business Show. My name is Jay Olos, founder of OneCFO. OneCFO is a proud member of the Phil SME Network. And I'm delighted to be your host for today's episode. Today, we will be discussing about InsureTayo and what can InsureTayo provide to SMEs like you. Hi, Alfonso.
Hi.
Before I ask you the first question, I'd like to ask lang muna, what's the most memorable experience you have in the Phil SME, either the expo or the network?
For me, the most memorable experience was me interacting with a lot of entrepreneurs and other business owners, because it was such a wonderful experience meeting a lot of business people, no, and entrepreneurs, and learning their stories, learning their insights, and just having a good conversation with entrepreneurs. No, it really is a good venue for people to get to know, learn more, and try to expand and grow their business. No, so that was the most memorable thing for me by meeting these wonderful individuals. Yeah.
Awesome. And now you talk about learning and also meeting these individuals and SMEs in the network. So can you tell us about how InsureTayo actually helps SMEs? Any specific use cases or actual stories that you can share?
Yeah. Well, to give a brief background, InsureTayo.com is our goal is to become the Philippines' #1 insurtech platform. No? So right now we're the first in the Philippines na online claim, and we have the policy library and transparent pricing. No? So end-to-end digital process, and our goal is to have all insurance products around. No? In fact, we'll be launching soon this week. No? We will be the first insurtech to have an online digital installment. No, we partnered with Bill East. No, so first in the Philippines, you can buy insurance all online with installment. No, so that's our goal, to become the digital partner or the first the best insurtech platform in the Philippines.
So let's talk about InsureTech, because InsureTech is really an in thing currently, particularly with the rise of technology. So with InsureTayo, what kinds of insurance do you have on your platform? And number two, how if we do have SME listeners here who want to avail of insurance products on your platform, how can they do that?
So right now, just go to our website. Right now, we only have vehicle and motor insurance. But soon, within this year, we will be having fire, life, and SME insurance. No, so our goal is for you to have the best price, the cheapest insurance policies, and without the hassle of talking to a middleman. No, so it's all paperless, all digital, and the company has been around for 26 years, the brokerage. So we have your back now. So.
And then you mentioned that you also partnered with Bill East. Does that mean that you also offer insurance on installments?
Yes, we will be having insurance on installment by this probably early August. So
that's nice. Yeah.
You can buy insurance online with 12-month installment, 6-month installment, 3-month installment, which is first in the Philippines to have that all digital.
Yeah. Wow. So first in the Philippines. So I'm just curious, Alfonso, how did you come up with this idea, InsureTayo? What's the beginning? Tell us about the birth of
I think
this
it's more of
company.
we were from a family of entrepreneurs. No, our family business used to become Splash Corporation. We sold it 5 years ago, and me not having any idea of FM in financial products, just having an open mind and experimentation. No, and really trying out new things. No, and I think if you're grounded with your customer and seeing the pain points, I myself is an insurance policy holder, and I was having a hard time getting insurance, talking to an agent, talking to them via Viber, sending requirements online. Then me seeing that pain point and looking at our own brokerage made me realize that there's a huge gap in this industry, because it's such a hassle, and sometimes when I ask for a quote, I'm not sure pag binobola ba ako ng tao to or not, right? So I decided that insurance should be made very simple and made easy. So we made that platform now. You can just literally go to InsureTayo.com and put your card details, and you have 8 insurance companies to offer you. And it's very transparent. So that's how it happened.
Wow, that's very game changing. So I know there's a lot of insurance companies, or even insurtechs out there. But what do you think is the advantage or the unique selling proposition of InsureTayo?
I think it's because of transparency, and since we are a very efficient operation, we are a group of companies that have multiple platforms. So I also have my own dev team. So our advantage is, I think we are one of the cheapest in the Philippines in terms of policies. And since we started recently, we are able to cut short make it more simpler, because some other brokerages and some other companies are top heavy or are old. So right now we had this advantage of being tech first. Yes.
I'm sure marami tayong mga SME owners ngayon that are really thinking of how can I actually connect with InsureTayo, no? So I guess the question now is what's in it for them? And meron ba kayong mga freebie or offers dyan that you can offer to our PhilSME network?
So right now we have a code called InsureSaver. So if you go to our website, you can use that promo code to enjoy a 5% discount for your policies, no? And and we also will be launching a price match guarantee. So I think that we are cheapest in the market. So I encourage members to use that code InsureSaver, and you'll get 5% discount off your policy, no?
Now, this is one of the questions that I've been really wanting to ask, especially to you, Sir Alfonso, coming from a family of entrepreneurs for how many years now, no? What personal lesson or business lesson that you can share to our audience, to our network, that you have learned the many years that you're now in the business?
I think it's having the culture of trying out new things and experimenting, no? Because and measuring your business. I think just keep on trying new things and parang walang mali. But of course, don't make it naman that you're gonna fail. But keep on trying new things and not being afraid of making a mistake. But not making that a huge mistake that is gonna fail. But the business is gonna be affected. No? So just keep on trying new things. Parang saying yes to a lot of things. No?
Yes. Actually, risk-taking is one trait of being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So we really need to be a risk-taker. But of course, not too naive naman to just go with whatever.
It should be backed by numbers and financial.
Exactly.
We're gonna do this. The worst case scenario is,
Yes. Okay, sige, ito na, Sir Alfonso, ang pinakahintay ng lahat. The business joke part. So can you tell us anything, business joke or any joke that you can share?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Opportunity.
Opportunity who?
Well, that's the point, no? Opportunity doesn't knock twice. So you open the door kagad para buksan kagad ang opportunity. So I think
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yun ang joke ko. So yun.
Thank you so much, Sir Alfonso.
Enjoy the benefits of being a Phil SME Business Network member. Apply today at philsme.com/network. Are you ready to exhibit and reach thousands of SME business owners, startups, and entrepreneurs? Join the upcoming Phil SME Business Expo. Apply today at www.philsme.com/exhibit.
This wraps up the conversation that we have with the business solution that InsureTayo can provide to PhilSME Network. If you wish to know more about the PhilSME Business Network and the PhilSME Business Expo, just go to www.philsme.com. Till next episode,